Various types of bonds in brickworks. Given below, various types of bonds generally found in brickworks. Stretcher bond, header bond, facing bond, English bond, Flemish bond, Dutch bond, English cross bond, brick on edge bond, racking bond, zigzag bond, garden wall bond. Please subscribe this channel for more videos. Brick. Different side views. Header bond. The bond in which all the bricks are laid as headers on the faces of walls. The pattern is used only when the thickness of the wall is full brick, i.e. 18 cm. There is use of 3/4 beds in each alternate courses as quoins. This bond usually suitable in walls, but is not preferred for straight walls as it does not have strength in the direction of the wall. A stretcher bond, also known as running bond. In this bond, all the bricks are laid as stretchers on the faces of walls. This pattern is used only for half-brick thick walls, i.e. 9 cm, such as partition walls, sleeper walls, division walls, or chimney stacks. This bond is not possible if the thickness of wall is more. Bond. This is the most commonly used bond for all wall thickness. This bond is considered to be the strongest. This bond consists of alternate courses of headers and stretchers. In order to break vertical joints in the successive courses, it is essential to place quoin closure after the first header in each heading course. English cross bond. This is a modification of English bond used to improve the appearance of the wall. In this bond, alternate courses of headers and stretchers are provided as in English bond. Quoin closures are placed next to quoin headers. A header is introduced next to the quoin stretcher in every alternate stretcher courses. Facing bond. This bond is used where bricks of different size are to be used in the facing and backing of the wall. In this bond, a header course is provided after several stretcher courses. Flemish bond. In this type of bond, each course is comprised of alternate headers and stretchers. Each header at the corner. Quoin closure are placed next to the quoin header in alternate courses to develop the face slab. Every header is centrally supported over the stretcher below it. Types of brick bond. Look at these pictures. Header bond. It is the bond in which all the bricks are laid as headers on the faces of walls. Only when the thickness of the wall is full brick, i.e. 18 cm. There is use of 3/4 beds in each alternate courses as quoins. This bond is usually suitable in case of curved walls, but is not preferred for straight walls as it does not have strength in the direction of the wall. As the name itself implies, header bond is formed by utilizing the header face of the brick. The header is the shorter square face of the brick as seen in the elevation. Header bond is similar to the stretcher bond except that the header is exposed. Also, unlike the stretcher bond, header bond is used for the walls with full brick thickness. Header bond is also sometimes referred to as the heading bond. The arrangement of the bricks is done such that the overlap is equal to half the width of the brick. This is accomplished by using 3/4 brick beds as the quoins, i.e. the offsets are made by half a brick. The header bond is desirable in the case of curved brick masonry construction such as curved brick walls. Advantages of header bond. Some of the advantages offered by the header bond can be listed as follows. It is easy and simple to construct. Skilled manpower is not required for the construction as in stretcher bond. Disadvantages of header bond. Some of the disadvantages of header bond can be listed as follows. It does not have considerable strength in the direction of the wall. It is not desirable for the construction of aesthetically important masonry structures. Stretcher bond, also known as running bond. In this bond, all the bricks are laid as stretchers on the faces of walls. This pattern is used only for half brick thick walls, i.e. 9 cm, such as partition walls, sleeper walls, division walls, or chimney stacks. This bond is not possible if the thickness of wall is more. Flemish bond. Flemish bond is brick bond in which each course essentially consists of alternately placed headers and stretchers. The bond is thus developed by laying the header face and the stretcher face of the brick alternately in mortar such that every alternate course begins with a coin header at the corner. To the next of coin header, coin closer is placed in alternate courses to develop face slab. In Flemish bond, the header face is centrally supported over the stretcher below it. The Flemish bond can be further divided into the following types. Single Flemish bond. The single Flemish bond is the intermediate bond between the English bond and the double Flemish bond. It consists of double Flemish bond on the facing side and English Flemish bond on the backing face. It gains adequate strength from the English bond, whereas maintains the aesthetic appearance utilizing the Flemish bond. Double Flemish bond. The double Flemish bond consists of Flemish bond on both the backing side and the facing side of the masonry. It is highly appealing aesthetically and is thus used in architecturally important masonry structures. Advantages of Flemish bond. Some of the advantages of the Flemish bond can be listed as follows. It is very economical. It is highly appealing in terms of appearance. Solid walls, English bond. English bond. English bond essentially consists of alternate header courses and stretcher courses of bricks. The overlap in English bond is formed by inserting a coin closer next to a coin used in Asian countries like India, Bangladesh, etc. It is more strong and durable as compared to header and stretcher bond. Advantages of English bond. Some of the advantages offered by the English bond can be listed as follows. It offers great strength and stability. It can be used for the construction of masonry walls of almost all thickness. Highly skilled manpower is not required for the construction of such a bond. Disadvantages of English bond. Some of the disadvantages of English bond can be listed as follows. It is not very aesthetically pleasing. This type of bond construction is comparatively expensive. There is a higher possibility of moisture ingress through the traverse joints. Facing bond. This bond is used where bricks of different sizes are to be used in the facing and backing of the wall. In this bond, a header course is provided after several stretcher courses. Zigzag bond. This bond is similar to herringbone bond except that the bricks are laid in zigzag fashion. This bond is commonly used for the making ornamental panels in the brick, flooring or walls. Garden wall bond. This type of bond is used for the construction of garden walls, boundary walls, compound walls, where the thickness of the wall is 1 brick thick and the height does not exceed 2 meters. This type of bond is not so strong as English bond but is more attractive. It is sometimes used in the construction of outer leaves of cavity walls. Garden wall bonds are of 3 types. Garden wall English bond, garden wall Monk bond. English cross bond. This is a modification of English bond used to improve the appearance of the wall. In this bond, alternate courses of headers and stretchers are provided as in English bond. Coin closures are placed next to coin headers. A header is introduced next to the coin stretcher in every alternate stretcher courses. Racking bond. This bond is used in thick walls. In this type of bond, the bonding bricks are kept at an inclination to the direction of the wall. Due to this, the longitudinal stability of thick walls built in English bond is increased. The bricks are arranged in inclined direction in the space between the external structure of the wall. The racking opposite direction in alternate courses of racking bond. Flemish bond. In this type of bond, each course is comprised of alternate headers and stretchers. Each alternate course starts with a header at the corner. Coin closures are placed next to the coin header in alternate courses to develop the face slab. Every header is centrally supported over the stretcher below it. Garden wall English bond. In this bond, the header course is provided only after 3 to 5 stretcher courses. Coin header is provided to provide necessary lap. In stretcher courses, coin headers are placed in alternate courses. Garden wall Flemish bond. In this bond, this course contains one header after 3 to 5 stretchers continuously placed throughout the length of the course. Each alternate course contains a 3/4 brick bat placed next to the coin header. This bond is also known as Scotch band bond or Sussex bond. Thanks